What is up, bookworms and constant readers? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the February/March update and TBR list. The purpose of this video is to let you all know how's the channel doing, is there any channel growth, and the main part is to let you know what you can expect to see coming up on the channel. As of today, recording this video, compared to last month, I haven't got any new subscribers. We're still standing at 7. So not a lot has changed when it comes to channel growth. So this is going to be a pretty short video because there's no growth to talk about. So it's just what am I reading for this month going into March. Sorry that this video is late. I meant to do it last week because I'm trying to get these out that first Friday of every month, the first full week, and school has just got me extremely busy. This is my last semester, for those of you that don't know. And we've reached that point now where review is over, so every professor is just dumping work on us, and of course it's all due at the same time. But with that being said, there's two carryovers from January. The first one, and I will be doing a book discussion later today because I finished part 2, and that is Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. Part 2 will be up probably the end of February, 1st of March. I have to look. I've got videos pre-recorded, and I think all the way till the end of February, so it might be sometime in March that this one comes out. If you haven't read The Way of Kings, I highly recommend it. I'm doing this book because it's so thick in 5 parts. I hope to finish it by March or April. I kind of had set it aside for a little bit after part 1, and you really can't do that with a book this size. You really have to stay on it. So I'm going to try and make this a priority in March to finish. I'm about halfway through. I'm almost at page 500. The next carryover, and it will be done probably next week, which will be the 3rd week of February, because this is being recorded around Valentine's Day, and that's James S.A. Corey, Leviathan Wakes, book 1 of The Expanse. It is really good. So far, I highly recommend at least picking this one up. We'll see if that carries over into book 2, which book 2 will probably be sometime March or April. I'm not going to do any more of the back-to-back-to-back series type videos. I want to get more variety on the channel, and the only way to do that is to read multiple series or different books at the same time. A new addition to the channel, if you've seen any of my other videos, I finally have got the complete set of the Ian Fleming James Bond books, and I actually have the first book not written by Ian Fleming. So I'm going to start reading the James Bond books, and this will be the first, I believe, book series where I compare it to the movies. And so the first book is Casino Royale, and these are really small. Most of them are less than 200 pages, so this will take me like a few days to read. And then the final book is Jim Butcher's Full Moon. This is book 2 in the Dresden Files. If you haven't seen the video I did on the first one, check it out. These books are amazing. I cannot wait to get into this book. Like I said, this is a really short video. That's all I got for you. The other books I'm reading, they really don't concern the channel, so I mean, I could mention them, like I'm reading Stephen King's Everything's Eventual. That's 14 short stories. And then after that, I'm reading Stephen King's Cell. One book that I am doing a video on that I already finished for February is Star Wars The High Republic, Light of the Jedi. That video will be coming out. So that'll take the videos that you're going to see for the channel, in addition to like these videos and like the book haul videos. Those are the books that you can plan on seeing in the coming weeks. The Way of Kings, Full Moon, Casino Royale, Leviathan Wakes, and Star Wars Light of the Jedi. Those are all on videos to come. And then I'll be back in March with 4 or 5 more books. That's what I'm shooting for this year, is 4 or 5 books a month. I'm trying to keep it light because of school, because I have a ton of reading I have to do for school, a ton of papers I have to write, and I don't have time to read. A friend suggested that I should also put on these what am I doing outside of reading, school, stuff that isn't book related. So I haven't seen, as far as movies go, I haven't seen any new movies. TV shows, nothing really spectacular. I'm looking forward to Snowfall coming back to FX. I think that starts up this week or next week. As far as other things I do, video games right now, I've gotten back into The Division 2. I'm really enjoying that. I finished the expansion, The Kings of New York. Now I'm on the Manhunt missions. If you haven't finished Kings of New York, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Definitely get that expansion. When you play through the shocking end of that story will have you, what the fuck moment. It is totally worth getting. And New York is such a good place to go if you need components or food or water, anything that you can loot and farm. I mean, it is everywhere in the New York expansion. And the New York expansion, it really kind of wraps up the whole story of the Division 2. A lot of people are wanting to see Part 3. Part 3 would be nice because this game, it's fun to play. I don't know what they would do with a Part 3. I guess tell a separate story, whatever city they go to, like what's going on in that city. But yeah, at least the New York expansion, it kind of wraps up that Division 2 story, and you do have this, holy shit moment, which leads you to the manhunt missions. Now, I haven't finished those, so I don't know if there's any cutscenes that kind of leave it open for a part 3, but from what I've played right now, it really wraps up nicely. And if they did a part 3, it would have to be something that was outside of the story that's already been told in Division 1, Division 2. And speaking of Division, if you're into Star Wars and video games, the company that makes the Division 2, they are working on an open world Star Wars game using the Division 2 engine. So I'm looking forward to that, because Squadrons, I'm not going to lie, it was kind of a letdown. The story was kind of dumb. If you're looking for a really good Star Wars game with a really good story, get Battlefront 2 and play the story missions. Battlefront, I know a lot of people hate on it, but it is fun to play Battlefront. But yeah, the single player story mission, really good in that game. But that's all I got for you for this video. I will see you in the next, and until then, read more books.